Thompson is sure to win an MVP in the future. He has terrifying physical talent. Moreover, he is simultaneously recreating the paths of Giannis and Nash and Gilgeous-Alexander, the growth trajectories of these three MVs. Let's see how this blogger analyzes it. Let's start with Giannis. Amen is similar to Giannis in having historic-level physical talent. When Giannis first entered the NBA, he was dubbed the Greek Freak by the media. However, there was a lot of skepticism about him at that time. People questioned whether he could establish himself in the NBA. They merely hoped that, in the future, he would grow into a competent rotation player. The media once predicted that it would take Giannis at least 3 years to become a competent bench player. But looking back, those analyses were completely off. In his fourth season, Giannis made the All-NBA second team. By his sixth year, he had already won an MVP. Let's take a look at Giannis's growth trajectory. His defensive ability. Even before his offense matured, he was already among the league's best. Amen is the same. This season, his defensive box plus/minus surpassed that of 97 players in the league. And in his second season, he was named to the All-Defensive First Team. A VMONDFWANMOBLAYAMEEETSO. In the Greek Freak's rookie season, his shooting percentage was only 40.2, and he played 70.1% of the time as a small forward until he added muscle and learned how to utilize his physical gift. In his sixth season, which was the season he won MVP, the Greek Freak played 70.3% of the time as a power forward, and the rest at center. And this is also the position where his potential was fully unleashed. The same thing will also happen to Amen. In his first 2 seasons in the league, he basically played all positions and transitioned from on-ball to off-ball, and Amen was selected in the draft as a point guard. In January 2025, when he served as the team's point guard, he recorded triple-doubles in 3 consecutive games. 23 points, 14 rebounds, and 10 assists against the Cavaliers. 25 points against the Knicks. 25 points, 11 rebounds, and 11 assists against the Knicks. 21 points, 10 rebounds, and 11 assists against the Suns. Similarly, we can also look to Nash on his path to becoming an MVP. For evidence, Nash did not make the All-Star game until his 6th season, when he was 27 years old. Then, at ages 30 and 31, he won the MVP award for 2 consecutive years. At that time, as the 15th pick in the 1996 NBA draft, selected by the Suns. In his rookie season, Nash averaged only 3.3 points and 2.1 assists, and played only 10.5 minutes per game. The reason was that the Suns had an All-Star player at that time, Kevin Johnson, and future Hall of Famer Jason Kidd. Naturally, Nash did not get much playing time. The reason Amen can get playing time with the Rockets is because he has the opportunity to play. His height of 2.1 meters and a wingspan of 2.13 meters makes him almost an ideal template for a point guard. In contrast, Nash did not have such outstanding athleticism. Fortunately for Amen, he not only has experienced veterans around him to learn from, but also is in an environment rich in winning culture. But the problem is, the lineup he is in is as crowded as Nash's was back then. The Rockets' backcourt already has a former All-Star level point guard, Fred VanVleet, and at that time was considered a franchise cornerstone, the Snowstorm brother. Therefore, the competition in the Rockets' backcourt is exceptionally fierce, and this position is precisely where he is most likely to become a historically great superstar. The key point is, once Amen can combine all his athletic talents with his playmaking ability to lead the team at the point guard position, we may witness the birth of a larger version of a Westbrook and Rose hybrid. Steve Nash only became a starting point guard after being traded to the Suns. He quickly developed into an all-star. Now that Jalen Green has been traded, Amen Thompson is currently seen as an untouchable core asset for the team. He is gradually evolving in his playmaking. Before the All-Star game, he averaged only 2.4 assists per game. After the All-Star game, with an increase in ball handling opportunities, his scoring efficiency and assists significantly improved. His average assists reached 5. This also indicates that he has been working hard to refine his skills. Lastly, regarding Shai Gilgeous-Alexander's growth path, there are similarities between him, Amen, and Giannis. In the major trade that sent him from the Clippers to the Thunder, Shai had only 6% of his time at point guard in his second season. In his third year, it was just 7%. By the time he won the MVP this year, he played 100% of the time as a point guard. It was precisely this position that defined his success. By the time he won the MVP season, that means this year, he has played as a point guard 100% of the time. This is exactly the position fully unleashed his MVP potential. As young players, both were pointed out as needing to improve their shooting ability to maximize their potential. Although Shai's jump shot during his rookie season was better than Amen's, the gap between the two isn't actually that big. In his third season, his three-point shooting percentage was 42, but it plummeted to 30 in his fourth year, showing a significant decline. Amen's improvement, on the other hand, is astonishing. His three-point shooting percentage went from the rookie season's to a rise of 27.5 in his second year. We often hear that Amen possesses an unyielding and tireless training attitude, but what truly matters is when progress is reflected in the data. You know it's not just talk. But for Amen, what's more important than three-point shots is following the MVP path carved out by Shai. That's a mid-range jumper. Many people label Shai as a foul-drawing machine. The pressure is immense. The reason he can frequently draw fouls is precisely because when he shoots from mid-range, he gets hit and is almost impossible to defend against. However, Shai's mid-range wasn't always that strong from the start. In his third season, the shooting percentage from 6 feet was lethal, but not considered deadly. But by the MVP season, he was an MVP that season. His shooting percentage in the same area soared to 50.3%. While taking more shots, his efficiency also improved. Key areas for improvement in the island. Having a solid three-point shot will certainly greatly enhance his threat, but mid-range jumpers are equally deadly. Even more exciting is Amen's progress in this area has already shown. In his rookie season, his shooting percentage from 1,016 feet was only 29.2%. By his second year, this number jumped to 48.8%. His physical talent is beyond doubt. In the future, he is sure to grow into an all-star player. The only question is, when will he experience his true breakout?